bringing you his authentic perspectives on important topics.
They live in suburbs together. They live in the cities together. They hang out together. They all in the same family. We're the only idiots that fight because we want our voice to only be on one side. Like, does that even make any sense? And when the side loses, you lose everything. They, on the other hand, have a voice no matter what because somebody that looks like them is always in control.
Frank, candid, and straight to the point.
Well, it's just a few systems.
Of course it is.
It's a lot of adjustment.
But answer my question. Should we let people go? Should we let people go? Like, let's just forget about bail altogether. And if your neighbor commits a homicide and kills people, if you kill people and they next to you and you just let them come back and live right next to you, they live upstairs from you. Never come in your house.
This is The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app.
Now, he's the mayor of the city of Milwaukee. He's a young man. Give him a chance. I only complain about things that I care about. What I want you to do is pretend like I'm in St. Louis. Now I'm asking the mayor and the county council president and the county council, show me.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Dr. Ken Harris.
You got the Dr. Ken's Truth sounder in it? You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken. Is that a cool thing? The whole like light up and it's orange. I hate orange. You know well, yeah, Kyle picked it. Yeah, I hate it. So yellow would have been fine. Right, that's what I think about it. Nothing. It is part of our colors. I have no idea how it became part of our colors, but hey, you know, I'm partial to that black and old gold, so if it could have been yellow, but I think it's cool. In all honesty, I think it's pretty cool. 833-212-1017 is the number. So I've been tooling around and I have a question and I want to know the answer to it. Is America the home of the brave? I mean, we talk about it a lot and we sing the I thought about this during the Super Bowl. And, you know, I'll have, you know, some stuff coming up on the docket about the Black National Anthem and, you know, a little bit of controversy about, well, first of all, why they sung it at the Super Bowl. And some people didn't like it and, you know, sort of thing like that. So we'll be getting into that. But my question is America actually the home of the brave? I mean, we talk about it. And we talk about how great Americans are. And I had a long conversation with someone who basically said that if something happened in America, we would implode and punk out and all that. So I started doing some research. I said, hey, let me go find out. I think America is the best country in the world. To the point where I don't really care if anybody disagrees. The fact that you're able to disagree is actually because you live in America. So it's okay. The fact that you can burn the flag is because you can live in America. And those people that don't like you burning the flag, I think they're ridiculous because it's your right to. I disagree with it, but it's your right nonetheless. And that trumps how you feel about it. That is above how you feel about it, even though in today's culture, we actually fire people because they made somebody feel bad. Is America the home of the brave? 38% in a poll of I got to get the name right. Quinnipiac poll from Quinnipiac University in about mid-year 2022 found that 38% of people said if we were attacked by Russia, they would flee. Like, I'm out. Deuces, throw it up. And I thought that was kind of unconscionable because barely a majority, 55%, said they would stay and fight. Now, I don't know about you, but China's army is bigger than ours. Their navy is bigger than ours. Their air force, I don't think is bigger than ours, even though they probably have more people. They could probably overrun America pretty good. I think we put up a good fight. Would they win? Well, I think Hitler thought that, and he found out just because he had the best and the most of everything, he still lost. But if 38% of the people said they would flee if attacked by Russia, or really anybody, and 55% said they would stay and fight, well, what about age? Well, that was across the board. And I thought to myself, that's pretty good. The problem is if someone attacked your block and you have 20 homes on your block, like 11 of them would stay and everybody else would leave. They would literally and actually punk out and run, which I find, my favorite word, unconscionable. But when you read into it, and you narrow it down to 18 to 35-year-olds, it's amazing. Only 45% would actually stay and fight. And 48% would flee. Which makes it about 93%. And what about the other 7%? What happens? See, I think that if something like this happened, we would fight. Personally, I think you'd be ridiculous to be from another country and come through the hood and act like you're going to come in and take things over. I think there might be a little bit of resistance. But be that as it may. Someone asked me, unfortunately, is America the home of the brave? Well, based on the fact that a balloon over the past few weeks has scared the crap out of people, I guess I would just have to say, in all fairness, no.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth. The new 1017 The Truth wants to thank you for making us a Silver Category Anthem Award winner.
Good afternoon, Dr. Ken. I am a daily listener, a frequent texter, and a first-time caller, so it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Outstanding in diversity, equity, and inclusion, and social responsibility awareness.
Safe to say that this is a good conversation for your future self, but also so that you can prepare.
This is for my right now self.
Milwaukee Black Talk is now award-winning Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
COVIDtaxrelief.org got a small retail business almost $80,000. COVIDtaxrelief.org got a manufacturing business nearly $250,000. And COVIDtaxrelief.org just got a large distribution business almost $900,000. If you run a business, church, or nonprofit and pay your employees through all or part of the pandemic, you could qualify for up to $26,000 per employee through the government's CARES Act. But beware of clickbait or pay upfront companies who make you do the work and take a huge percentage of your refund. COVIDtaxrelief.org receives a low reasonable commission only after you receive your refund. And with 300 CPAs and tax experts, no one is better at getting you the maximum benefit than COVIDtaxrelief.org. Visit COVIDtaxrelief.org now because this plan expires soon. COVIDtaxrelief.org supports Black History Month and 1017 The Truth's unwavering commitment to Black-owned businesses and churches.
We want you to help change the future of health. The All of Us Research Program has a simple mission. We want to speed up health research. To get there, we need 1 million or more people to join the program. Those who do will share information about their health over time. Researchers will study the data. What they learn can help improve health for generations to come. Visit allofus.wis.edu. That's allofus, WISC.edu, or call 888-294-2661 and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
Excited for a road trip? Start it off right with auto coverage from American Family Insurance. J.D. Power ranked us #1 in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance shopping experience among mid-size insurers. Get a quote at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and the time is now, Milwaukee. You know, perspective is essential. What I found is the news behind the news is more important. I want you to leave my show with a sense of knowing what was missing that adds depth to the conversation. Tune in Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth app, or 1017thetruth.com.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by Gruber Law Offices, Milwaukee Black Talk.
This is The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I am your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. What's up, Noni? You doing all right? She don't want to be here. She's like, did you send it on the air or in? Okay, because I can't tell. Like, talk again. Right, so I can tell because it's in one ear. But most people use Voice of God, and it cuts everything off, and it's both ears. I can't tell if you're on the air. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. See, Noni Juice is a real producer. Not that the other ones aren't real, but she like real. You know what I'm saying? She don't like talking to this. Yeah. That's all right. Y'all keep treating me bad. Payback is coming. I don't want to do the show. You do the show. I don't want to do the show. Hey, Mikey, you do it. You like everything, Mikey. You've never heard that before, have you? Yeah. There was a commercial trying to get kids to eat cereal, and nobody liked it. And the whole thing was, give it to Mikey, he'll eat anything. And the tagline was, he likes it. Hey, Mikey. And everybody knew what it was. You know, some of the dumb stuff you all see now, and y'all think it's so funny, and we're like, okay. Vice versa. I know. Hey, Mikey is dumb. And you've probably heard it before, and you went, who's what? Like, what? You've heard that dumb, idiotic. Well, that's what the Super Bowl brings out. Dumb, idiotic things. So we got a couple topics today. Number one, this spy balloon, I'm tired of it. Like, what is going on with spy balloons? Are these UFOs? And I asked somebody, how can it be a UFO when it's actually like you can see it's a balloon? And why would you come in a balloon if it was an extraterrestrial from another? Hey, excuse me, we're going to Earth. I want to get a balloon and we're gonna, put it together and put string on it and type. But what? So Friday, shot down in Alaska airspace by F-22 Raptor, Chinese surveillance balloon last weekend. So here's my question to you. 833-212-1017 is the number. You can hit me on the top or the text line. Either one will do. What's going on? Is this like a precursor to war? Is war about to hit us? That's what I want to know. I want to know. Canada's Chief of Defense Staff, General Wayne Eyre, also made mention of the balloon when describing instructions given to the team that would take down the object. And so, as you know, this past, yesterday, they shut down Lake Michigan and made it national defense airspace. So there's nobody in, nobody out. And they had to isolate it because they shot another balloon down over Lake Huron, which connects to Lake Michigan in the far northern parts of the UP, with Michigan and Canada and Wisconsin on this side, Michigan on the other. I'm a little taken aback because I think it might be a prelude, a precursor to war. But I don't think it'll be war on mainland America, because I don't think we could actually take it. And I think they know that. I think we'll turn into punks. I think we'll get scared and be like, oh my gosh, there's people here shooting at us. I will shoot back. Milwaukee area weather, by the way, it's 47 degrees with a high of 50. Feels like 42 because there's a slight wind and a 5% chance of rain. So we'll get all that along with sports and weather and all that coming up in a few. But I just thought it interesting that we are actually watching history unfold before us, and nobody really cares. 20,000 feet over Michigan's Upper Peninsula, senior administration official told CNN on Sunday it was octagonal with strings hanging off and no discernible payload, according to. Now, you know what a payload is, right? Bombs, something that can shoot. So that was that. They got a call from the Department of Defense, military's extremely close eye on the object above Lake Huron, and then finally they shot it down. I don't understand, because some people said House Intelligence Committee Chairman Mike Turner told CNN that the Biden administration does appear somewhat trigger happy, although this is certainly preferable to the permissive environment. At some point, stop politicizing this and understand that the United States is basically under attack, and you're thumbing your nose at it because you don't like the politics. And that doesn't make any sense to me. What are your thoughts? 833-212-1017 is the number on this fine Monday afternoon. 21 minutes after the hour. Did you know they sung the Black National Anthem at the Super Bowl yesterday? Did you know that? Well, get this. A photo of former Arizona Republican gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake attending the Super Bowl has gone viral, but for reasons you might not expect. Former news anchor turned GOP firebrand was seen sitting during the controversial playing of the Black National Anthem. What do you mean the controversial playing? What's that about? Controversial? Well, they played it Sunday at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. A photo of her refusing to stand for the anthem. She don't have to. So stop. Stop trying to make this a racial thing because you don't like Republicans. If Democrats didn't stand up, nobody cares. You know why? Because one, we have a national anthem. Two, A lot of people don't stand for that either. 3, you're not diminishing it by not standing. You're not pumping it up by standing. I think the beautiful thing about it, it wasn't written for you. So that's okay. It literally was not written for you. But if you listen to the national anthem for the United States of America, it kind of wasn't written for us, Black people. No offense, but I'm just saying. So we have to be cognizant of giving both sides the same leverage and the same constraint. The National Black Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, was played prior to the national anthem ahead of the game. It sparked heated debate. Now, me, I would have played it after, not before. I would not have played it before. Well, I don't know the protocol. Which one is more important, to come first or come last? So it was played during the 2020 Super Bowl, and the league's 2020 season included the song during its week 1 games. It was also reported prior to the league's 2021 season that the song would be played before all games. And critics have criticized the inclusion, pushing back on its elevation to the level of the national anthem and ripping it as segregation and racist. Oh, now you notice. Oh, I can't help it. Forgive me for the pun. Is that the pot calling the kettle black? Okay, I'm sorry. Critics have protested its inclusion, pushing back on the elevation. Controversy surrounding the song has been expanded beyond NFL. Earlier this year, one Florida elementary school upset parents by sending permission slips to parents for students to learn the song. Why would you be upset by that? I think civics has taken this whole pro-American thing too far. It's okay to be pro-American, but some people that live in America aren't. Leave them alone. So here's the issue I have. I'm against somebody said, who stated this? Oh, Carrie Lake, whom we're talking about, said, I'm against the Black national anthem for the same reason I'm against the white national anthem. You mean the one you have? Oh, okay. A gay national anthem, a straight national anthem, a Jewish national anthem, a Christian national anthem, and so on. We are one nation under God. Francis Scott Key wrote, words ring true for every single American citizen, regardless of their skin color. That's the point. No, it doesn't. James Weldon Johnson's Lift Every Voice, you can't even get the name right, is a beautiful song, but it's not our national anthem. So the only song that can be sung is the national anthem, because I guess football is that important. I don't know. Is she making too big of a deal of it? 833-212-1017 is the number. Is she making too big of a deal out of it? I mean, I say it's okay to be sung, but if we're in America, sing the national anthem for America first, then sing the Black national anthem. Or is it out of protocol? That's the last thing you do. The American national, like, what issue do if you're one of our Caucasian brothers or sisters, give us a call. 833-212-1017 is the number. If you are against, I guess it really doesn't matter what race you are, what culture you are. If you're against singing the Black national anthem, well, I think one thing is we can probably alter the name, calling it the Black national anthem. Me personally, I think you should call it the Truth Nation anthem. I think that sounds much better. Traffic, weather, and sports up next.
The balance of the Wisconsin Supreme Court at stake, it's more important than ever to cast